Namaste programs, welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator Discover Norway Bush Trip Leg 6 from Håkasen to Vigra. Let's go. Alright, let's get going. Now, you will note that I'm not going anywhere. I will take the parking brake off, it'll say to disengage, I push it back on again. So I don't know what's going on there. The double tap for now to take off the parking brake, a little bit weird. Let's get going. Let's get up into the air. We want 31 degrees for 4 minutes 6 seconds. And we're actually going to take the long way around to the left. How do I know that? Well, there's a mountain to the right. But how do I know it's better to go to the left? Because I've already done about 5 minutes of this trip before realizing I wasn't recording. So here we are, back again. Let's get our flaps up and start turning around. Try and get our actual plane over the runway, do our things properly before we start our timer. You airport, where'd you go? Oh, you're over here now. Oh, anyway, we want 31 degrees, so that's about right. Gonna be over this way a bit. Got enough height to get over the mountain now. Wait till we're a little bit further this way. Quite windy. I think we can start our clock. So 4 minutes 6 seconds. We can probably even trim down now. Power down a bit as well. We're going to Sognefjord. From Sognau Airport, fly 12 nautical miles northeast to a point deep within Sognefjord, the largest and deepest fjord in Norway. Look at this wind, it's just getting thrown around here. I think I need to be a bit higher because that mountain in front of us we go over. So definitely want a bit of climbing going. We've got this little town here that we saw briefly yesterday as we flew the wrong way. We came down that fjord there instead of that fjord there. And by we I mean me. I can't blame you, programs, for my lack of piloting ability. Alright, let's get back to 31 degrees. Not sure exactly why I've drifted to the left, especially as there seems to be a wind from the left or right. There we go. Fly over this little mountain lake and then this little mountain peak. And a dam there. Oh, I think it might be. Dam. Not really a mountain lake. It's a mountain reservoir. With a mountain dam. Okay, largest and deepest fjord, here it is. Sognefjord. Sognef Fjord. We did actually get round to the next thing, which is through some mountains, so that I needed to do some climbing. So I'm going to keep climbing. Maybe, I don't know, 5,000-6,000 feet while we can. Mess up our timings a little bit because we're constantly climbing rather than going fjordward. A fjordward. Lol. Alright, we've just crossed over 4 minutes and 6 seconds, but I do feel like we were a bit slow, so we might just give it a little bit more. There's no point of interest showing on the VFR map. It doesn't give us that, although there is a Bedgo there. I don't think that's the right one though. That might be where we were meant to go, I don't know. I guess we're close enough then. This'll do. So we want 321 for 723. And we're going to Jostedalsbreen. Turn northwest and fly to Jostedalsbreen, the largest glacier in continental Europe at 37 miles in length. Let's go see if we can find a glacier. No, 321. What am I doing? There we go, 321. How high are we? I think we're still going to be lower than that mountain there, so we need a bit more height. Maybe 6,000 or so. Maybe 6.5. You don't know. I don't know. Still getting thrown around a bit by this wind, I think. I think there's also our fuel issue. Yeah, we're heavier on the right. And that might be part of it as well. Now, where would said glacier be? We've only done 1.5 minutes. We've got to do 7.5 minutes, so probably beyond these mountains in front of us. Got on down there, a little building perhaps, on a road, next to a river. Sneaky little area. Cute little town down there as well. The end of the glacier, of the fjord. I don't know, what do you call the little offshoots of the fjords? Are they mini fjords? Wow, look at that. Cliffs and... Yeesh. Yeesh, you wouldn't want to fall down one of those. And look, I see a glacier. Good old glacier. a connoisseur of ice creams. Yet we've only done 3.5 minutes of 7.5 minutes, so does it want me to go over these mountains here and the glacier, does it head round to the side here perhaps? What an incredible part of the world. We'll need a bit more height. I feel. Hello Glacier, what was your name again? Justedalsbreen. The Breen of Justedal. Man, we're right up in the mountains now, aren't we? A little bit more climbing would be nice. Alright, just ticked over 5 minutes, but yet again we're going to be, you know, slow, so we've got our glacier to our right there. We'll see if it heads around this way a bit and counts as the destination of the segment. We're going to go for a little bit more trim, a little bit more upward momentum at the cost of a bit of speed. There's a bit of glacier here as well. Maybe, I mean, surely the 37 miles in length one was the one to the right there. This one's not 37 miles in length, it's a mini glacier. A tiny little baby glacier. Well, this must be the top of the other one, and we're about a minute away from when we should have been turning. Anyway, I'll just get to the sort of top of this large flat snow plain, and then we'll turn for our next segment. In theory. I don't think I'm high enough yet. Might have to land on the snow. Here's our next turn, 30 degrees, so to the right. We definitely need to be higher. Let's just leap up at the cost of some speed. And when we're at the top of basically this mountain peak, that's when we're going to turn. We should have turned about 20 seconds ago, but again, going slow with the climbing, so I feel like the turn should be up here somewhere. Anything interesting on the VFR? Not really. There is something slightly to our left and back a bit. I think we're high enough now. We're basically above this mountain. I don't think that's the glacier down there. I'm sure it was the one behind us. But let's go. We want 30 degrees for 5 minutes 18. No, we don't. We want 343 for 541. I'm looking at the wrong thing. So this way. 343, although that sort of makes me feel like I should be out over the valley there, but we'll see, we'll see. Okay. Falaidfjorden. Journey north 16.7 nautical miles to Falaidfjorden, another of the incredible natural wonders of Norway. I think we can probably level off now. So 541. See, this could be part of the glacier as well. Maybe all of this is part of the glacier? I think it's time to switch tank. We're using left, yeah, that's right. And now we're using right, that's left. Because, yeah, we're definitely listing to the right a fair bit. There we go, this way. That must be, well, possibly the fjord down there in front of us. Alrighty then. Look at that snowy, icy, rocky lake down there. Absolute death trap of a hill to ski down there. And they would actually call it a cliff, really. I mean, I may have called it a hill, but it's a cliff. And the glacier over there. Goodbye, previous glacier, longest in Europe. Definitely mountainous. Alright, don't mind if we lose a bit of height now, probably. Hopefully we're basically heading to this water and following that through the valleys and the fjords. Cool. I love these valley segments lined through the mountains. So let's see, another 2 or 3 minutes. 2.5 minutes actually for the next turn, so I guess it's definitely a fjord. I'm going to assume it's basically where we're supposed to be. And then the next turn's to the right and heading to another fjord. So am I getting over this hill first? I guess I am. We've still got 2 minutes to fly. Big power it down now. Don't want to lose any more height. I am concerned that we need to go over some of these mountains. We've got a lovely little valley here. That's not a fjord, is it? Could be. Don't feel like there's going to be another fjord up through there, so I feel like we should be turning pretty soon. Except we're a minute early. I'm just going to turn. I'm going to turn. I feel like we should be going over this way a bit. We should be going to 30 degrees for 5 minutes 18. That's going to be right over the mountain, so let's get our climb back on. Must be another fjord hiding up through there somewhere. Geiranger Fjord. Geiranger Fjord, one of Norway's most famous landmarks and another of its United Nations World Heritage Sites, lies to the northeast. Why do I feel like I'm hopelessly lost? Did I mess up one of the segments? This does not seem to match anything. Is there really going to be a fjord up here in 5 minutes? We're heading deep into the mountains. Yes, there could be a fjord hidden amongst all of that. These big carved out valleys. Oh wow, is this a lake? Wow, look at this. Sneaky little hidden lake. Incredible scenery. A little house down there. My goodness. You are even more remote than the people I was saying remote before. I think we might just be high enough. I'm not sure, but we're going to give it a go. Go back to maybe 2%. Doesn't look too bad, although there is a peak there that might be a little bit of an annoyance. So this might be the fjord over to our left here. %, then. Plane just wants to drop out of the sky. Let's see, again, another 2 minutes to where we should be turning. See, now I sort of feel like we're sort of meant to be a little bit to the left now. This must be the fjord we're looking for. Geiranger Fjord. Yeah, I'm going to sort of sneak over this way a bit. Don't know why. Just feels better. It feels like I should have gone further on the previous one and then turned. Got some weird, different aerial photography going on here. Bit of a seam going on. where's our next turn? 320 back that way. So, yeah. I feel like we could sort of be following the fjord here a bit. Sort of not really, to be honest. Get back to heading this way, so yeah, another 18 seconds or so. But again, we're slow. We're not at full speed, so I should give it a little bit more. And I will. A really casual left-hand turn until we're about 320. Just to sort of cover our bases. Because that's the next heading, 320 for 937, but I won't start the clock just yet. Sort of get an idea of where we're going. I mean, it's all well and good to say the point of interest is this fjord. The fjord is gigantic. Where on the fjord? Right, I'm going to start the clock now. So we want 320 for 937. And we're headed to Alesund. The beautiful coastal city of Alesund awaits 28 nautical miles northwest of Geirangafjord. The coast is up here somewhere? It doesn't feel like it, does it? Guess that could be water over there, actually. Already. Wow. Anyway, in 10 minutes. 10-minute segment here. 320. This way-ish. There we go. My little casual left-hand turn has probably helped us avoid this mountain just next to us. Probably a good thing. Would 320 have been taking us down the fjord in a reasonable direction? Yeah, sort of. Sort of, not really. But maybe we were meant to get to about here and then turn? We'll see. We might be slightly to the left of where we want to be. We might be completely lost. I wouldn't put it past me. Little farming area in there, sneakily hidden in amongst the mountains yet again. Right, we seem to have lost a lot of speed too. I think there must be now a big headwind. Let's go full power. We want to do this in a reasonable time. Say hello to these little towns here. Look at that fjordo. Pretty spectacular. Amazing. Oh, it looks like what might be a city over there on the edge of the water. This little town, a fairly big town. It's even got a football stadium. Well, football field anyway. I keep saying stadium when I mean field, but hey. There's probably some seating. We're going Alesund. I thought we were going to Aleppo. Alesund. A with a circle on it, so I'm not even sure how you say that. I think it's... Oh? Alesund? Someone told me once, and I have forgotten. going on here? A bunch of little areas around the small lake. Nothing around the big lake. I mean, I guess technically it leads to that lake as well. Strange little complex. 4 minutes done of 9 minutes. Well, 9.5 minutes. Let's hope we run into Aleppo and aren't severely off course. Should probably just have more faith in the timings. Okay, now, do we want to gradually lose some height as well? Let's do that. Go 4%, we're basically over this peak in front of us, and I'm not seeing anything further that's higher than this, so we're going to have to drop out of the sky eventually in order to land. -5, but we'll power down a little bit. We don't want to be going too nuts on the speed. We do want to be descending. Look at that. This is mountains, mountain, sea. Yeah, if you're looking this way, you go. There was no way we're near the sea, right? Near the coast, and yet we are. Well, I guess it was kind of like that in Patagonia as well. I don't particularly know why I feel like mountains and the sea don't necessarily go together, but you know, they kind of do. The Pyrenees aren't far from the Mediterranean Sea. The Alps certainly reach the Mediterranean, so is this... It looks like the city's to our left, so let's head over there. I may be wrong. I may be making a huge error here by turning over to here. But we've got 3 minutes on the clock. And it looks to me like this is probably the city of Alsund. Do I say Aleppo again? Alsund Oberia. And if it isn't, well, it isn't, you know. There just seems to be more civilization there than over there where we're headed. Still haven't figured out how to zoom out on this, have I? Map options. Crazy. I could have sworn I figured it out in the past, but I just cannot see where the zoom would be. I thought it was one of the turny dialy knobs. But this is definitely a city, right? So let's get over the city. We've got another, we just hit 8 minutes, a minute and a half to when we're supposed to turn, but yeah. I think we've been, you know, loose and fast with the timings. So I'm just going to assume that arriving at Aleppo here is what we... Did I say Aleppo again? Alsund! I don't even know where Aleppo is. Is that up this way somewhere? Is that Norway as well? Or if I just... Is it Giuseppe's brother from Italy? Hello, big city, who I am going to assume is the town. I'm never going to try and say your name. Alsund, because I keep saying the wrong thing. almost certainly have to find a football field. There's one. I've already seen a church. It's right there in front of me. Okay. We're a bit early, but I think I'm going to... This is the town, right? So... we need now to go to ENAL. The 316, the 257. Reset our clock. We're going to Vigra. Fly northwest and land at Alsund Airport. If we can find it. So, 316. 316. I thought I was going further to the left. For 3 minutes though. Let's slow it down, we're way too fast. We need to find this airport. Is it showing up on here yet? Don't think so. Don't know how to... I know nothing. 316. Oh, there we go. That must be it there. It's on a... It is near the water and near an... there's water. I can see an island on the other side of the water, but the airport seems to be fairly surrounded by land, though. Well, actually it touches the edge of the water. Could be going that way then. What about this one? Is that telling me anything? Yeah, look, there's a dark line there. I think that must be the airport there. And is this one showing me it yet? What am I looking for? ENAL? This one's VGA. ENAL. Excellent. That is the airport we are looking for. So. Close enough now, but still can't really see the runway, but hey. Let's get our flaps down when we can. Maybe trim down a bit, no, up a bit. Trim one way a bit, one way. Do some trimming. Get our wheels down, yep. Figure out where this runway ends. Is it over the water, actually? Double check, that's definitely the runway. Okay, excellent. Excelente. Just head out this way a bit and then I just don't know if the runway goes all the way to here or not, or whether it's, you know, I guess we'll find out when we're closer. But why is the airport, is this an island? It is an island. Wow. Way to keep it away from everyone. Good stuff. Isn't it a bit steep? Honestly, right now I can vaguely see that this is probably the runway, but I mean, okay, it's a bit clearer just now, but it wasn't really for quite a bit there. Okay, we can probably start turning pretty soon from this view. Speed up a bit. How are we looking? In all honesty, how are we looking? We're looking like we're short. Alright, cool. Looking good. Looking real good. flaring. I don't know why it's being so sensitive. Beautiful. One wheel down, 2 wheels down. 3rd wheel down. We have arrived at Alsund Airport, not Aleppo Airport. One of them. One of them. Who cares? It all starts with an A, doesn't it? Well, that was leg 5 of... No, 6, I believe. Leg 6 of the Norway bush trip. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for existing. Au revoir. Goodbye.